So the markets have been fully moving, and as you can see on the Bitcoin stock to flow model plan B, we're yellow. We are yellow. So how high will this yellow go? And I've always been saying, are we going to stay underneath this line or will we get above it? We'll see. We shall see. But Bitcoin has been doing a thing. The alts are starting to move as well. So we're going to take a look at the astrological story of this cycle and how it will impact the market. I'm seeing more upward movements, but let's take a look at it as to why it's a vibe. It's a vibe, but before that though, just watch LightBeing moving up in the air. LightBeing is coming alive. Okay, it is coming alive. But let's take a look at this astrological story. So we're in July right now. My name is KelitaSahliah for those who are new, by the way. Okay, so for anyone who believes or thinks that the astrology does not impact the crypto market, this video may not be for you. You may miss the gems, but for those who are involved, then let's get into it. The first thing I want to bring up is all of these retrogrades. Okay, they are important. Why? Because when it comes to retrogrades, it allows the going over and the doing of the things that there wasn't space or time or capacity to do before. Hence the market moving during the retrograde seasons. Okay, the next part I want to point out is all of this Cancer energy. Mercury's there, station retrograde in Cancer. Bear in mind, this is astrology of the sky. This calendar is in full alignment with the sky. As you can see here on the 20th, today, the sun outside that you see officially enters the Cancer constellation. I can show receipts for that. It's not mainstream tropical astrology that had said Cancer season had already begun, and they're probably saying it's Leo season now. No, it's not. It's Cancer. It's water, and this is why it's important to know when it comes to the markets. We've got a lot of this Cancer energy. Sun in Cancer, Mercury in Cancer, Fortune in Cancer. We're also getting this new moon in Cancer as well. Okay, so pure Cancer energy coming up. Why is this important? Because Cancer is water. The market is water. When it comes to Cancer, it's about growing and nurturing the things that you love. Okay, something you love, whatever it is you're involved in, and of course we're focused on the market, it's growing and nurturing that said thing, whilst also, as Cancer has, it's a crab, it has that hard shell, it can protect itself through the hard shell. So what I'm seeing when it comes to how astrology may impact your decision making when it comes to the market is that you exit plan strategies. You literally may be more inclined to be like, right, let me sort out this exit plan strategy. Let me make sure it's 100% clear. Let me allow the time for these investments to grow. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, for entertainment purposes only. TikTok, I have to just say that to protect myself, but it's allowing that time to grow and nurture when it comes to the markets. The markets are going to grow exponentially. Okay, they are going to grow. Water is currency. So that's the main thing I am seeing there when it comes to all of this Cancer energies, all of this retrograde energies. So we're retrograding, we're going over the things that we didn't have the capacity to do before. The markets are reaching the highs we probably thought should have reached some time ago, but it's happening now in the retrograde space. And with the nurturing Cancer energies, we are growing and nurturing that. The market be moving. This is literally fortune. It's gonna be fortunate for you to grow and nurture your account. Okay, now moving on to the new moon. New moon, no moon. So when we are in our moon phases, we enter into them 5 days before, 5 days after. So we technically are in this new moon phase right now, and it will last up until the end of July, essentially. So when it's the new moon, no moon, price likes to find its resistance level. Okay, it likes to find its resistance level. So what am I seeing? Oftentimes, especially because the way the market is moving right now, we could potentially be pulled up to our new resistance level. So when it comes to Bitcoin, when it comes to XRP, even Ethereum, XRP reaching new all-time highs, Ethereum may reach back to its 4,000, and Bitcoin new all-time highs as well. So keep that in mind. This resistance level, we're pulled up to it, we get rejected, and then we'll have a retracement back down. Find our support on our full moon coming into August. And then I feel we'll get that explosive last bit in August before it's like a bigger retracement, potentially before the last move at the end of quarter four. Okay, so we are going to take a quick look at our bot. How is our bot doing? It's still in the, see, LightBeing's coming alive. We've now got one copier, people, uno copieto. So our bot's doing well. It entered Bitcoin at 109, and the market price right now is 117. And it's running it. That was a smart move. So well done, bot. Well done. If anyone wants to join this bot, you just do it simply by, the details will be down below. It will be in the video. You sign up through this link right here to get involved in LightBeing. Once you've signed up and funded your account, you then just click this link and then simply click copy. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. And we will just say this calendar is available. Anyone who does get the bot, do let me know, and you will get a free digital calendar. Every year. So long as you're in the bot, you'll get one every year. Beginning of March every year, because we start from April and finish in March. So you'll get it on the beginning of March. But let's get into the charts anyway. So what I am seeing here is, this is the bit of the sea of the Queen. We're just getting like a little, could we potentially come back to that 112 before going up? It's a bit deep. So like sometimes Bitcoin, it does, like here it's hit it back, but it's not like a big move. So I'm wondering if we will come back down to here, like will our resistance kick in with this new moon? Will we get our resistance? What date is it? The 24th, the Thursday. Will we get our resistance coming in? And could we just come back down to this point for Bitcoin? If that's the case, it's potentially, that's just telling me Bitcoin's slowing down, the dominance of Bitcoin slowing down, and the altcoins are going to continue. So that's just something I am keeping an eye on. But either way, we still have more targets to reach. Or is this little cluster enough? Will we get our new moon? Like, will the new moon pull us up higher, reaching into that 130k before we get that bigger correction down, and then eventually make our way, potentially end of quarter four or going into quarter four, make our way to 150 to 200k Bitcoin. So let's just, it's gonna get messy. You ready? It's messy. Okay, so that's something I'm keeping an eye on. If that was to happen, and like I said, I'm keeping this measured move here, fam. Like you can check, like so many videos I've had for months. I was like, yeah, measured move for Bitcoin, and it done it. So I'm quite proud of myself for my wonky measured move. But anyway, even if we were to come back down, we would then just be touching this parallel channel, which I feel is healthy. What, coming back down to 114? If we're to do it, where is it, 24th? Yeah, we just need to keep an eye on that, as we have hit the 1.618 fib. But of course, our next one is at, no, that's not it. I've got two fibs up in here. Got two fibs. This is the higher one. I'm going to just delete the higher one for now. Yeah. And we'll just keep this one right here. So it's at basically that 130. So this is just moving from this measured move right here. And when it comes to XRP, like, it just breaks through all the fibs. So I am anticipating that for Bitcoin. As you can see, just off of this move, we can easily reach that 147k, just shy of 150k. But will that be the end, or are we going to take it off of this big measured move right here? So that's why I had two of them on. So we do swing high to swing low, and that's not even the low. So let's just fix this. And go on up. So for that big old move, our first move is the 130k from the larger time frame. So that is something I'm keeping an eye out. I do feel that is potentially our next target. That could happen before a major pullback, before filling in the higher time frames. And then if we are to fully extend off of the bigger measured move, you can see reaching the highest is 200k. We may get that overextension, just going high, just slightly high above 200, not slightly, but a few teens high above 200k is a possibility when it comes to Bitcoin. But I do feel if we're reaching that 200k mark and we just keep going, many people think it's going, and then we just collapse. I'm not seeing higher than 200k. Really, we may wick above it but then fall down quite quickly. So basically what I'm seeing is, when it comes to the fibs, I do feel we could reach that. Oh shite, my question is, will we reach like this 150 region? Could we reach that in August, have a big retracement down, and then in Q4, we then make our way to the 200 region? Or will we get capped at 30? Where's the 30 one? Will we get capped at 30, come down, and then go up to 150 to 200? That's just something I will be keeping an eye on. So, we'll see. We shall see. But when it comes to the RSI, I am on the free one again. So when it comes to the RSI and the daily, let's open this up a bit more so we can see it. So I don't know if you can see, but we are getting a little turn on the daily with the RSI for Bitcoin. We definitely were a bit overbought, yet I feel there's still a lot more room. But this is why I feel if we're to turn, go up a little bit more, we'll definitely get topped out. As long as we can hold where we are now, we'll get topped out. I really feel it might be 130k, and then we'll have our deeper correction. Probably come back lower into the RSI as we're going through, touching in autumn, and then propel on up for our last segment. The MACD's gone because Mullah. If anyone wants to pay for my trading view, you're more than welcome if there's a pay pig out there. Oh gosh, I need to get rid of some things. If I hide you, can I open you? Yes. So we had our full moon come in quite wonderfully here. So the question is, where will our new moon come in? That's the biggest question. Are we going to pop in here? If we hover here throughout the rest of, or for the next few days, our new moon could come in here and we could get rejected to go lower. However, if there is some sign of strength, some SOS, I feel that's where we could be pulled up. We could be pulled up to our new moon resistance. So we're just going to keep an eye on what Bitcoin does in this moment, because, you know, we'll check out the EMAs, SMAs, On the daily, we are underneath the 8, quite far from the 50 or 55, from the 50. So again, oh, I don't know, because we could gain a nice support off the 50 as it catches up, so potentially coming down if we get rejected on this zone, which essentially would just be a nice healthy retest, because we wicked to 123 go, wicked to 123k, and sometimes the market makers, how they like to play things, people are expecting, oh yeah, 130k, but it's like, no, we've not reached there yet, we may go up into it after. So I feel once this new moon comes in, things may be a little bit clearer. All I'm saying is don't be alarmed if we get and again, this is why I also say we could be pulled up into the new moon, because we could keep a nice support off of the EMA ribbons. So it's just keeping both in mind, being prepared for both. But ultimately, Bitcoin's not done. It will just have its little retracement and then it will continue on its way. We're going to take a little look at Ethereum. We're going to take just a quick baby look at ETH. ETH, the little baby. So ETH be moving. It's moving so good, to be honest. We are on the RSI, overbought. We're overbought on the daily, which I find fascinating because we've broke through the fib levels, which is the golden pocket. We've broke through the golden pocket, sorry. You can see we're getting a bit of resistance now as we reach the buying zone, the 0.888. Why is this just so long? There we go. It's just so long. Yeah, so a little resistance, but also I've pulled 2 fibs as well. Again, I've pulled 2 fibs. So I've pulled it from just this cluster that we've did here, from the swing high to the swing low, and it has been respecting the fib levels, to be honest with you. So we're getting a little resistance, getting up to the 0.888 fib buying zone, and then on the larger scale, which we're still in, pulled from swing high to swing low, price ultimately is residing inside the golden pocket of the larger fib. So there's not that much of a difference, but you'll definitely notice this when it comes to price action and how it's moving. So it's going to be interesting. We could potentially, once we're ready, break through this 888 fib, and once we do that and make our way to the 1.618, we've essentially broken the 888 fib for the larger time frame as well. But yeah, ETH is looking good. It's looking good. We just have to break through this, potentially retest it, and then go on up. If we reach this level, we may find some resistance, but maybe not that much, because we've not reached 5k, have we? And then we could just push on up to this zone. 7k ETH is pretty easy, a 7k ETH. So yeah, anyway, XRP in the hizzy. We're just going to go over this quickie. As that if... So, XRP in the hizzy is respecting the fibs as well. On the daily, though, you can see we are... Oh gosh, now it's squished. We're overbought. We're overbought. It's kind of telling me we are going to do one next jump up, and then the deeper correction's going to happen. So, I don't know. Like, I'm wondering if we'll get this pull up going into this new moon, and then sorry, I'm just looking at my calendar instead of the digital one. Get this pull up going into the new moon, then get rejected off of it, find a decent support, and then this new moon, from this support, in combination with this new moon, we get our last pull up, and then that's it for the summer. So just keep that in mind. That has happened cycles before, so do keep that in mind. But XRP is, it's just going at it. It's honestly just going at it. It has where are we? We've passed the 0.888 fib. We have found, like, we literally just retested it quickly, not that much, but quickly. And then look, on the daily, it looks like it's just ready to go on up again. So its next target that I'm seeing is a $4.50 is XRP's next target, which I feel it will crush. I feel it will crush. And the question is, I notice it likes to move in threes. This is why it's like it's already done one jump, but then it's done two. Will this one be its third before we top out? $4.50. Again, a lot of people are anticipating $5, so just being short or shy of that $5 to worry people out. Like, I don't know. Or are we classing this as one jump? Could we then get our two and then three? It's all exciting, but it's all exciting. Right now, the market, there may be some tiny little retracements. I feel, especially if Bitcoin is staying where it's at, the alts may push up quite a bit more. Especially because XRP has to catch up. This should have been done a while ago. So I wonder if it will operate as if we confirmation burp. Like, how can I put it? This should have been done a while ago. So will it reach these targets quickly in order to reach what it should have been doing in this third cycle? Do you see what I'm saying? So we'll see. And that will all depend. That will all depend. But I am going to leave this there. My intention is that this helped. Do make sure you check out the bot. You know, check it out. Check it out. Like, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? So anyway, and make sure you do grab a calendar if you'd like. If you get a bot, you'll get a calendar anyway. There's physical and digital copies available. What are you seeing when it comes to the price targets? Do let me know if this was insightful, and help your girl out by simply liking the video and sharing if it resonates. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Angel out. Bye.